What's up everyone, this is John with Skate Better, and today we are doing the Dickies 874 work pant review. So I made another video on some skate pants, the polar skate pants, and a lot of people really liked that video, and I asked if anyone would be interested in a Dickies review, and a lot of people were. So this is the Dickies original 874 work pant. You can find this on the Dickies website or on Amazon.com. It's like 24 to 29 bucks, I believe. So that's really cheap for a skate pant. Also, considering in a skate pant, you're gonna be destroying it most of the time, I think that is a fair price that I would like to pay. So what I wanna do is just give you a brief rundown of how these pants fit, how they work for skateboarding, pros and cons, and then y'all can decide if you wanna buy a pair yourself. First thing let's talk about is the size of this pant. I originally ordered myself a size 32 and that was incorrect. If you read any reviews for Dickies, you'll see a lot of people tell you to size up. Unless you wear your pants like a grandpa and they're like up here on your belly button, I promise you you're gonna wanna go a size up. And the reason for that is Dickies are made to be worn on your actual waist, and that's technically where your belly button is, but like no one wears their pants there really, unless you're like from the 1960s. Like you're gonna wear your pants on your hips, and that's a little bit lower, and usually there's like a 1 to 2 inch difference. So I'm a size 31 to 32 waist. Like that is my waist. It's pretty much been that way for most of my life. I originally got a size 32 and then they never came in the mail, so I ordered a 33. Dickies replaced them. It was fine. I finally did get the 32s in the mail, and it turns out that like they were way too tight. The 33s fit perfectly. And also like these pants do not really it's really hard to stretch them out in the waist, or at least for me. Like it didn't seem like an easy pant, and there's like no elasticity. So basically like you're kind of stuck with them. So once again, final recommendation, go up one size in the pants. Second thing I want to talk about is the length. So I'm 6 feet tall, I ordered a 34 length, and as you can see in that little video in the beginning, they fit really, really well. It's a perfect length for me. I like them a little bit baggy. A lot of people wearing their Dickies nowadays, like cut off or like rolling it. So I figured if I got them longer, it'd still give me the option to roll it, and I'm really glad that I did. I'd say if you're under 5'10", you'd probably be okay with a 32 length if you don't like them too baggy. For me, I'm used to getting a 32 length and I have like one break, maybe like 1.5. It was not like a 32 would have been straight at my ankle. There would have been no break, which is like a straight pant. So the 34s had 1.5 to 2 breaks, and that's perfect. That's what I want in a skate pant. So I'm not telling you have to do that. I'm just telling you what I noticed so you can make the best decision for yourself. Let's talk about the fit of these pants. So I have 3 Dickies. They're all the exact same. They're the 874 work pant. So as opposed to like the polar pant, the surf pant, which has like that nice taper at the bottom, the Dickies, they don't have that. Like it is a straight pant all the way down essentially. So like there's no like taper that goes in. It's just basically straight. And I remember the first time I put them on, I was like, I don't know if these are gonna work for me. Like they looked really baggy and kind of like ridiculous. But the thing is with skate pants is like they always look baggy and ridiculous on, but then I find like when you skate in them or you're pulling footage, they look fine, they look normal. But just know that like Dickies does come in a lot of different shapes, a lot of different sizes. Like I think the original work pant gives you the most options in color, length, and size. So just know that as well, but that's just from what I've seen in my own research. So yeah, the fit, it's a pretty baggy fit. Like I said, I would say they're around as baggy as the surf pant, maybe a little bit more tapered. It's like the tiniest bit more tapered to the leg than the surf pant. When you get this pant and you put it on, for me at least, it felt really baggy than what I'm used to wearing. In other words, like I would not wear these pants out to dinner. It would be way too baggy for me to just wear around and look nice in. But for a skateboarding pant, I don't care about that. I just want to look good, feel good, and be confident. Let's talk about wear and tear. So when you first get a pair of Dickies, they are gonna feel like cardboard. And at least for me, like they felt really, really rigid, super stiff. That's what they're known for. A lot of people say you have to break in Dickies. And I'd say after the first 3 washes in the washing machine and the dryer, they're pretty much good to go. In other words, like they will get a little bit softer than that over time. However, from like a structure standpoint, I feel like the structure in the integrity of the fabric is basically broken down after 3 washes. Just something to note. You can break them in however you want, but when you get them, they're gonna be really stiff and they're not gonna feel super comfortable. The pro side of that is when they're extra stiff, it almost felt like for me, I had like a shield around my shins. And I think that's a good thing. Like that would that gave me confidence. I would think it would give most people confidence. From my experience, I haven't seen really any wear and tear in any of my Dickies, really. I mean, considering like there's a little bit of scuffing, a little bit of this and that, but like no big holes broken through. I'd say like these on the top, maybe like the colors has been washed down a little bit, but I almost feel like Dickies look cooler when they wash down like that. Durability wise, I would say one of the most durable pants I've ever used for skateboarding. I have other pants that I skate in all the time. The knees are getting like little holes, they get brushed up and all those things, but the Dickies don't do that. I don't think there's too much else to know. Once again, it's just a pant. As long as you put it on and you feel like it looks good and it works for you, then that's really all there is to it. I'll definitely continue to buy Dickies. I would try some other styles, I think. I'm just curious. I really like the way that these fit, but I did wish that it had a little bit more of a taper on the bottom, just so it doesn't cover my shoe all the way and I'm not scuffing up the heel. It's not that I necessarily scuff the heel up a lot on these, but I just noticed that like it feels like it could get caught. And it does cover a lot of the shoe as well, depending on what kind of shoe you're wearing. That's the last thing I guess I'll note. But yeah, overall, Dickies are a phenomenal skate pant. That's why they have a skate team. That's why you see a lot of people wearing Dickies. I definitely think they're gonna last you. I definitely think bang for the buck wise, for 25 to 30 bucks, like this is probably one of the best pants you can get. And if y'all disagree, I would love to know a cheaper pant that you feel like is better than Dickies, so I can try it. But that's it. I'm gonna leave my thoughts there. You all can comment on your thoughts below. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I did throw some super basic clips in at the end of me skating the pants just so you can see what they look like from some past skate sessions that I've had. So hope you all enjoy it. That's it. Take care. I'll see you next time.